My name is Justin Mohammed. I'm a proud Grand man and the Commissioner for Aboriginal Children and Young People here in Victoria. It's my job to advocate for the safety and well-being of our Aboriginal children and young people and to promote their voices.
The Commission for Children and Young People has just released a report
following an inquiry called Our Youth, Our Way.
The inquiry looked at key things contributing to Aboriginal children and young people's contact with the youth justice system and to find ways to reduce their involvement in it.
Too many Aboriginal kids are involved in youth justice.
In Victoria, Aboriginal children and young people represent about 15% of the youth justice population, despite making up just 1.5% of the youth population.
The inquiry report includes the voices of Aboriginal children and young people
who have shared their experiences of youth justice to help us work out what needs to change. Our Youth, Our Way provides government with an Aboriginal-led and self-determined roadmap for change. We want a system that protects the rights of Aboriginal young people and supports them to heal and thrive.
So, what did we hear?
Many Aboriginal children and young people involved in the youth justice system have experienced trauma and broken connections to culture and community.
If I could go back, I'd change what happened. Take all that pain and anger that starts with what our ancestors went through.
If I had a dream and it all came true, none of us kids would have gotten taken away.
Entry into the youth justice system could be avoided if there are early efforts to give our children and families the supports they need through Aboriginal community-led initiatives.
It's all about opportunities. If you reach out for help, there's no help until you get in trouble.
I wish I had a mentor who could help me go through this world better. Someone who can help me.
Connection to family, community and culture is a powerful protective factor for Aboriginal children and young people and instrumental for healing.
Keep your culture. Don't let it die out. It's what kept me strong.
You have to know who you are and where you come from to heal.
The Commission found that services delivered by the Aboriginal community can achieve better outcomes for Aboriginal children and young people in contact with the youth justice system.
What needs to change?
Beyond the current youth justice system, we need to address the failures in other social services, like child protection and education.
The report makes 75 recommendations to change government systems to support Aboriginal children and young people to stay safe, happy, and away from the youth justice system.
Some important changes the report focuses on include self-determination is embedded in these reforms. Aboriginal communities should be empowered to take responsibility for elements of the youth justice system.
Healing on Country could have fishing programs, camping, going out bush for weeks, away from drugs and alcohol. Have all the elders take all the younger boys out. They know us and know what's best.
We also need the system to be compliant with human rights. Victoria's low minimum age of criminal responsibility means children as young as 10 can be held in custody. This is particularly harmful to Aboriginal children. We need to increase the minimum age of criminal responsibility to 14.
My brother is 11 and he got remanded. No little kid should be arrested at that age. We need more say in the justice system. Why not just talk to them and ask them why they are doing what they are doing?
We need to create a child-centred system that meets the unique needs of every Aboriginal child and helps them reach their potential.
Instead of being treated like a criminal, you could be treated like a person who has done the wrong thing.
Most people have a reason. They don't just go muck around for fun. Try and help them get better. Help them help themselves get better.
Lastly, we should work towards having none of our children and young people in custody. Until we get there, we need small, home-like facilities that provide culturally appropriate care.
Being locked up shouldn't exist for young people.
We should get support from the community to become stronger instead of punishing us because we're traumatised.
If you want to find out more about Our Youth, Our Way, you can click on the link below to see the executive summary and report.